comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What is he thinking here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. He turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Drive rush. Gets in their face. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Great work finding the opening. At this rank, intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Oh, whiffs the throw. Checks him with the projectile. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Hits them with a stop and pop. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and... Oh, feints? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy KO. Player one took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Fires off in overdrive. The low heavy hits. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player two has the life lead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Throws them to negate the block. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Player two chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. G-right kick for a mix-up. Knockdown and... There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Frozen experiencing burnout. Player two needs burnout KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Are we going to see some fireworks here? He got it. Goes low, rushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Rips a slasher out. Going in. Jumps it. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Life lead. The drive impact doesn't work. Knockdown and... backs them into the corner in a hurry. Uses that wall pressure. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The drive impact is denied. Player two took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Full SA meter. Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters planning something? Player two is in a big... Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Are we going to see it come over in a flash? Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throw leaves them wide open. Sure you can? Nails the anti-air. Checks them with the projectile. Player two with the life lead. Beautiful setup with that attack. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Neither of them willing to back off here. Taking stock. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player one chases them down. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the target combo as a filler. They were right to be on guard there. Flashes them. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Scrapping it out up close. Gets scooped from down low. Genius read. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Here comes, gotta do better than that. G-right kick for a mix-up. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Okay, here we go. Dangerous draw, super art incoming. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the knock them out of the air. Hits them with a drive impact. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Throws them. What's next? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They trade hits, and now that drive impact doesn't get through. Decides to meet them, hits them with a stopping bot. Both fighters planning something? G-right kick for a mix-up. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Do they have enough drive gauge? Player one will look to apply pressure here. The opening on that impact, experiencing burnout. Player two has an empty drive, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Or we can add a bit of OD spice. One chance here may end this match. Dangerous range here. Flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Impact's a no-go. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Drive gauge is at the limit for both fighters. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. What's the play here? Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Taking stock. Gets a crucial back throw in. Player one chases them down. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. With that drop and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Jump. sees it coming and Block springs forward with the drive rush. Gets the jump in. Gets the combo. Barely experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Burnout activates. Jumps in. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Throws a fireball. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 2 KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Will that drive impact get punished? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are these fighters thinking now? Goes for the fireball. Both sides looking for an opening. Puts one in the pocket. Who's going to break the silence first? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Gets back with a well-placed drive reversal. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Gets the jump in. Decent return on that combo. This is the range where things get messy. And KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Burns the drive gauge. Brushes off the impact. Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. They were expecting that drive impact. Breaks the block with a throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps? Going in? You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both fighters planning something? Experiencing burnout. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Gets the combo. He crashes out the cage right there. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They gotta dig down deep. Here comes the coin toss for the critical art. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out. That was catch as catch can as you're good.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Got it.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Starts with a jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 has the life lead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The grab misses.
Gotcha.
Combo gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Turns it up a notch. They were right to be on guard there. Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown and... Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Are we gonna see a comeback here? G-right kick opts for the critical art. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Shin, Ryu, Renpa.
I've had enough.
Player 2 needs to hold out and tries to act quickly, but with the attack. They're taking a step, hits the drive. Okay, here we go. Power wave! Closes it out! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Crowns them from above. Who will come out on top in this final round? Shuts that down with a parry. Close range projectile. Player 2 throws them. Breaks the block with a flip. Gets him with a Euro step. Now his impact misses. Player 2. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Only 50% life left. Impact squash. Drive gauge is almost at burnout. Did they mean to do that? Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Medium kick. They're taking a step back to slow, drops him hard. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Uses their drive gauge. The next touch may decide this round. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final extent where they're looking to connect with an overdrive arc from they are done! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Come upstairs. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 has the life lead. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Throw whip. Goes for the fireball. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Solid throw tech. Takes a trip. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They break things off to take a quick breather. Anything could happen here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sees it coming and blocks it out. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? That's a counter. Hits him with a stop and vibe. Goes low. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Flashes. Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners.
No way!
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Had the radar up and running. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 has the life lead, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. That attack landed for a counter. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2, burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Player 2, they're going for the super art? KO. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes off the impact. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown and... they just won't stop switching sides. The throw brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that hurt.
Wow, that's some... reads the jumping perfectly. Gotta be... perfect execution with the anti-air. Both sides and tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Jumps! Can this drive bring them back? Tons of space between the fighters now. And flatlines them. Player 2 brings it.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 2 with the life lead. All right, what's coming up next? Box him with a target combo. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Heats it up with a combo into super. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Player 2 chases them down, flashes them. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jinrai kick down to the wire. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Looking to impress with this super triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Went for the chip kill. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Earlier, we saw a nice comeback with some very tough mental fortitude on display. You know the opponent isn't going to forget that. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps in. What'll happen here? Fantastic awareness. Back this combo hits and we got trouble coming. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. They were looking for that detonation. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods save? Devil's Reverse. Player 2 gotta do better than that. Looking for a good ROI with that trust that off. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Player 2 with the lead. Will they connect with the throw?
Gotcha!
Target combo into turning it right up with the super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Makes smart use of the game. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Dangerous range here. Here comes the boom! The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. He had it all planned out.
How'd I lose?
Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Devil's Reverse! Hits them with a stop and pop. Uses the target combo as a filler. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Ooh, what's this? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack off for the super arm. Spending that cash early. They saw a chance and went for it. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Still in a bind, but escapes the throw. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trick, gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The super armor does its job. Flashes them. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Going in? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Blocks it. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Breaks the block with a throw. You've got to be mindful of Greek. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Are we going to see a comeback here? Side switch in the corner. Oh my, the throw tank. The punish counter gives them a great KO. Last round, people. Both fighters got to go all in from this one. The last round. It's and whip. They're wide open. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The big bad here and ready to give you the business. This is going to hurt. Player 2 isn't that throw's going to take off a chunk of damage. Backing his hit as the pressure builds. Gotta do better than that. A jump in? Nothing stops this train. Player 1 still hasn't taken actions out the cage right there. Come on now, let me hear you say it. King Ryu. Sit down. Reptile.
I've had enough.
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Throws! Only a little bit of drive and life left. Oh, see, they are done! Player 2!
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Got it.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw whip. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Blocks the jump in, opts for the throw. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Grabs him. Knockdown. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Throws him to negate the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Bops him with a target combo. Strings it all together. Medium kick. Holds out with the block. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Rushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters are low on drive. What'll they use? Uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that.
Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Connects with the throw. Gotta do better than that. This is the time to use fireballs to chip. Good decision with that throw. There's a drive impact. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. How's this? Dragon Lash. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Quick dash. Getting up close and personal. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Target combo into. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. The overhead denied. Cristaginato flatline zone. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Smart play with a throw. Pops him with a shorty. Neither of them willing to back off here. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. The combo's there. Oh, easy tech. The super armor does its job. Solid combo. Player 2 is almost dead, but some KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checks him with the projectile. Down to the wire. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Things are slow going. Hits him with a stop and bop. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Super arms on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Looking for a chance. Grabs and throws him away. What'll happen here? This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hits the... Ooh, what a smart throw. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be turning it right up with the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that hurt.
Makes... just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. What were they thinking? Doesn't take the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 has the life lead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Beautiful setup with that attack. Very solid corner switch. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2, were they baiting them into that? Quick dashing. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Throws a fireball. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Balance from above. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Flies in with a fist to keep, hits him with a stop and bop. Box him with a target combo. That combo did decent damage. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Can't tech the throw. Going in? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Oh, wow. Involved for the throw. That's what they came for. A quick breather. Pushes that off and keeps going. Target combo into more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Lands the super. Time for this punish counter on reaction. They got a big down. He comes off the tank and scores the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. In with the phalanx. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Throws a fireball. Doing some quick planning? Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick. Dragon Blast. Spends the meter. What are they gonna do? What now? How's this? Solid anti-air. They got us over in a flash. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Balance from above. They were right to be on guard there. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What are they thinking here? Gets a good read on their opponent. Very solid corner switch. They break things off to take a quick breather. Holds out with the block. Taking stock. Throws them. What's next? Sees it coming and blocks it out. The grab misses. The Gladius KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Scores an important armor break. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Grabs and throws them away. Knockout and... the drive impact is denied. Rushes that off and keeps going. Are we going to see a comeback here? Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Both fighters planning something? Just go for it at this range. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? There's a burnout. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player 2 can't use any drive through. Gotta play it safe. Target comes back. Combo finishes it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses their drive gauge. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Connects with the throw. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Shinrai sets up with the jump in. Taking chunks out of each other. This can lead to some big damage. Drive impact misses. Ooh, what a smart throw. There's a burnout. They can't get hit here. A real test. What a finish. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Big throw. Jumps. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Blocks the jump in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Trips them up. Burnout is triggered. Got their eye on the air. Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2, hold on, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. Rushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in, drive impact misses. Uses the gauge for a super, kept their composure, and pulled out the combo at just the right time. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Got it. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Throw whips.
How's this?
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty. meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Impacts are no-go. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Tries to get a breather with the projectile. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Oh! Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 chases them down. Lots of up-close clashes that last round. Will both sides opt to duke it out again? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. They return to center stage. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Crowns them from above. A real test of nerves here. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 1, oh, stunned. Bad news is on the way. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Jinrai kick for a mix, rushes that off and keeps going. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. The combo's there. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks up. Gets him! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Projectile to try and change the situation. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Still very early in the round. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. They break things off to take a quick breather. Hits them with a stop and pop. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Denied. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning, experiencing burnout. Super art on deck for both fighters. How to pick a good spot to use a super. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Rip-off! Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious to hit them with a stop and pop. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Sticks out an impact squat. Doesn't take the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Dragon Lash. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Rushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Uses the target combo as a filler. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Dangerous range here. Sees the overhead coming. All the throw connects. Drive rush. They've got about half life left. Nails it. How did they read that throw? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Uses their drive gauge. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Doesn't take the throw. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick hits. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. They trade hits, and now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes off the impact. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, says no to the impact. Checks him with the projectile. Hits him with a stop and bop. Both by burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Hold on the big guns with a Sultan round tap. I never get tired of seeing this. Here it comes. KO! Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
How's this?
Good parry there, and
How's this?
good anti-air. Goes for the fireball. That was a solid anti-air. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end, brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Was looking for that jump attack. Jump? The kick hits! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Cannon spike? With the throw. Checks him with the projectile. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Hits him with a stop and bop. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 has there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Gets the combo. Not much life difference. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? G-right kick for a mix. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. It's a good spot to use the super. Hold your breath. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Are we going to see a comeback here? Throws them. Both sides getting ready. There's the flatline then. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in? Off of me! Ooh, what a smart throw! Took him to the corner, goes to the air. Scrapping it out up close. Wall slap into the card break. Amazing. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. What now? The drive impact doesn't work. Gotta do better than that. Oh, they switch sides. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still flips. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, yo, Raw super hit. Player 2, big mama jamma. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Trips him up. Throws him down. Player 1 has the life lead. All right. The grab misses. Blows him. What's next? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Holds out with the block. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks him with a projectile. The jump in is denied. Still very early in the round. The quarter makes it off, brushes that off and keeps going. Flashes him. Looking to impress with this super. Shippujinrai hits. Good damage option there. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Sneaks in above. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Lots of Fuha bends and plenty of avenues to race through. The Fuha's there to give them even better. Hit them with a stop and pop. Quick dashes. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Nice fireball. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who flatlines them? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Pumps the brakes on the impact. Connects with the throw. Get this and lead to some big damage. Sure you can? Scrapping it out up close. Excellent block. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Keeps them out. Close that off. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. This might be a pivotal super art. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Closes it out. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Barely blocks the hits him with a stop and bop. Still very early in the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Blocks the jump in. All right. Puts one in the pocket. Player one, hold your breath. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Takes a trip. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They saw the chip KO on the table. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Box him with a target combo. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player one can build off this lead. Will that super be the turning point? Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Medium kick hits. The Fuha's there to hit them with a stop and bop. Very slick with the combo. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Burnout activated. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Both fighters planning something? Player two with the rip sets up with the jump, flatlines them. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Did well to get the buff in there. How's this? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Can't tech the throw? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Stops the attack by using a drive pair. Jumps in. There's an overdrive on. Knockdown from KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going hits him with a stop and bop. Combo with the target combo. Does a good job of pushing back. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Smart play with the throw. Pokes with a medium kick. There's a change of sides. Grabs and throws him away. Bumps up. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps. Lots of Fuha that hits him with a stop and bop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Both fighters are super hard. The super doesn't hit. Player two will look to apply pressure here. The low's blocked. Pops him with a shorty. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh my god, denies the jump in attempt. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
How's this?
Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Ooh, what's this?
It's not over.
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Sticks the combo. Grabs him. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player one chases them down. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Well-timed corner switch. Oh, easy tech. G-right kick for a mix-up. Each hit in there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Absorbs, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Flashes it. Uses the gauge for a super art. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Going in. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Gets a risky buff in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A quick breather. Throws a fireball. Blocks the impact. Both fighters planning something? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Player one needs the and whiffs. They're wide open. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Player one tries to make something happen with an overdrive. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Looking for a hole. Nice fireball. Dragon Lash! They trade hits! Drives it back, misses! Wow, sat and waited for this opening! All in with a rough! And nothing stops this train! Ooh, what a smart throw! Oh man, this is a scary range! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Answers with a fireball! Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Drop back of it! Keeps him out! Not in range for the one! What a sick punish counter!
Ken wins!
Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win! Very slick with the combo. Still slugging it out at this range. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Opts for the throw. What's the play here?
How's this?
They hit each other. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Time's the only thing moving here. Player one chases them down. Taking stock. Grabs them. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Impact's a no-go. Okay, they trade hits near the end of the round. Will the drive gauge pave the way to victory? Hold your breath. Overdrive Hadouken. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Somehow pushes back all the way to KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Combo with the target combo. That drive impact doesn't get through. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will need to play to bend the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see! Grandpa! They're thinking of scoring big off. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Knockout and bumps up. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Knew the throw was coming. Time to were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? No life left. They gotta mind the drive difference too. Things are excellent block. Jinrai? Only if there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. What now? Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Switch sides. Back into the uses that wall pressure. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.